It was just after lunch when it happened. James cut his finger in the schoolyard. It hurt, and it bled a little.
Shens, this track looks a little familiar.
Does it?
It does. It looks a little familiar, dude.
Wow, dude.
What do you know? We got Luis.
Oh, wow, dude.
Luis Fernando.
Can we go over the track?
We
I
can
would
go
love
over
to
the
go.
track. In fact, I think you're going to do a great job.
Why was the white cream chunky?
Dude,
Why
that
was it chunky?
Dude, all I could think is that that's hot mayonnaise. Shens, why don't you take us through this step by step?
All right, we're going to start off with the deceptive reverse star drop upward flub start piece microphone into the back.
Okay. Wow.
We're going to splash our balls all over back.
Very Aladdin-esque, by the way. Very. It feels very Arabian in the execution. Anyway.
I kind of had fun with it.
Yeah.
It's going to launch us into the precautionary catching loop. It only catches about 50% of the marbles, but that's fine.
Who was the first one that discovered milk? Someone with a nipple fetish, I'll tell you that much.
I'm going to get you up to the top into the dismount. This is gripper dismount, so as long as you touch one part of the track, you will slow down. Otherwise, you will go flying through at a speed inconducive to setting a record.
Okay.
Before you drop down into the funnel. The funnel gets you out into intermission piece. Oh, geez,
and
here we go.
And the camera is stuck. Yep. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go this way. There we go. All right.
All right, funnel gets you into the intermission piece. Intermission is gonna let you know up for the anti-grav shot through. Perhaps one of the greatest artistic creations.
Okay, this now
in marble history.
Can you break down? Can you break down? What are we looking at here?
Behold the life and turmoil of existence. Smiling. Frowning, time passing, immemorial. Are we not all just fish in jars, stuck floating around with our own feces, staring at each other as others stare at us? How much like the fish are we really? Genetic lineage descended from them, and now we find ourselves bowled together in this crazy world we call life. Time continues to pass as blood leaves the child's foot.
What is?
Well, Bax.
What are we seeing?
3 record 100 episodes ago.
Yeah.
We promised nipple touch.
Okay.
For marble.
Right.
And
RHNPML. Best way to start and end a week.
So here it is,
baXcast. Wow, hype. Hey, baXcast. Howdy.
Bax man bun.
Wow.
Superhero. Laser nipple touch.
Now these I was gonna say the lasers do appear to be flashing out of the nipples. Now
yes.
I checked after seeing this track for the first time. I checked my nipples, did not see any lasers coming out of them.
It's only when ours become in close proximity. It's a reactive
That's
process.
why it's never happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
10 lasers per nipple.
Now, remember how we were talking about superpowers that are worthless and awful to have? Now, I think proximity of nipples with another person is
laser nipples,
really
you only have laser nipples if they're close to someone else who also has laser nipples.
And the only way they'd be effective is to have somebody between you who needs to be laser nippled. This is not. This is tough. Are we not? I wipe. Oh, breakfast is not but an illusion. Is not breakfast another way for me to bleed? For me to look at the fish? For me to look at time? The teeth must be brushed, and as white as the milk that leaves me from my achu. The lifeguard is God, and God is my blood.
Amazing.
After we see the Hunt music, get through the nip. Look at this.
That doesn't look good. There's a lot of lasers right now.
It looks good. Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Now there's a lot of lasers on right now.
Tough. It's tough.
They're not supposed to all be on at the same time, but it seems like right now they're kind of aligned.
Okay.
Now, I would like to know, Fur Baby, Mama has no brain. Welcome back. Oh! Gets
That
through.
could be good.
Wait, we have a bunch
Oh
of...
my God, what the hell? Where all these marbles come from?
I don't know, but they're ready.
Okay, the danger's not over yet. As you can see, the laser's still making contact. Sean might be in trouble here. He needs to be careful.
And Sean does land.
Oh,
Nixie just...
Did he land it?
Nixie just went straight through.
Nope. Yep, Sean missed as well. Yep, no, they missed.
Okay, well, if Scorba... Scorba's in, though. Scorba and Oblivion Echoes are both in.
That is violent.
232.
Why did I make that so fast? Why is that so
You've made some decisions. Look at this thing. I mean, this is...
That's even worse.
This is...
What was I thinking?
Wow.
What was I thinking? We still have 20 seconds for the record.
Oh,
no! Scorba! Get in there!
Hang on!
Get in there, Scorba!
Oh, my God!
Get in there, Scorba! We're gonna join me on another double hot dog journey.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Focused up.
I have pasta.
Love it. I'm in.
So step 1 for pasta,
Okay.
flour.
Good.
Dry.
Good.
What do you do to the flour, the dry?
You turn it into noodles.
You add the egg. You wet the dry.
Good. Okay.
Mission begins
I'm in.
in 30
Then what do you do with the wetted dry?
Turn it into noodles.
You dry it.
Right. Got it. Okay.
So you have to dry the wetted
Mission
dry.
begins in 20 seconds.
Got. Okay. I'm there.
Okay.
I'm there.
Then what do you do with the noodle?
Turn it
after
into
you've
noodles.
dried them?
You turn it into noodles.
You boil them. So you have
Right,
to
that's
wet
what- okay.
the dried, wetted dry.
Right. Okay. Good.
Okay, what do you do after you boil the noodles?
4,
Turn it into noodles.
3,
You strain it.
Good. Okay.
the mission
So you
has
have to
started.
dry the dried, wetted dry.
Okay. Good. Got it.
Then what do?
Turn it into noodles.
You put sauce on it again.
Right.
So you have to wet the dried, wetted, dry.
Right.
Then what do?
Turn it into noodles.
No, you put cheese on it.
Okay.
And the
Good.
cheese dries the wet of the dry. So now you're drying the wetted, dried, wetted, dry, wetted, dry.
Okay.
Then what do?
Turn it into noodles.
You eat it. So now you're wetting the dried, wetted, dried, wetted, dried, wetted, dried, wetted, dry. Would it not be simpler to just eat an egg?